Support for Radio Friends comes from Homestead Senior Care, providing trustworthy, kind-hearted senior home care services in your loved one's home. All caregivers are thoroughly screened, extensively trained, professional, and reliable. Homestead is all about providing the highest quality home care service to fit you and your family's needs. Plus, if you would be interested in becoming a caregiver, they offer great part-time positions. Give them a call at 573-442-4333 or check it out at homestead.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Thursday, August the 23rd. We're going to talk about money today. And we've got Alex LaBrunerie with us from LaBrunerie Financial. Good to have you here, Alex.
Thanks, Paul.
You walked in today and you said there was a milestone with an American company, or a multinational company, but
yes,
it's an American.
American, definitely American. I think everyone recognizes the company Apple, of the Apple computer, Apple iPhone.
Before we get into the milestone, how many years ago was Apple founded?
You know, it was started in 1976.
1976
by three guys in a garage out in Palo Alto or somewhere in California.
Three college kids.
College kids, yes.
Steve Jobs is the one that you think of as being Apple.
Yeah, one of them was a 10% owner. I think he was the older business manager, and he sold his stock the next year for $1,500. He would be a multi-billionaire if he just held on to it.
So after they founded it in 1976, you said?
Yeah, then they went public in 1980.
But he sold his...
a year later through a dispute. He was angry at the other partners and said, cash me out and give me my $800 back.
And now, that's an interesting story. I didn't realize that.
It is, yeah.
Is Apple, would you say it is one of the fastest growing and most prosperous company?
Particularly after the iPhone. Apple had problems in the early 90s, almost went bankrupt in 93, 94, lagging behind Microsoft. But Jobs and all the people out there at Apple are very entrepreneurial and bounced back. And I think it was 2007 when they launched the iPhone, thereabouts, and that was probably the most successful consumer launch product ever. Mm-hmm. And the sales were skyrocketing and continue to. And
the iPhone was something that everybody felt they had to have. iPhone. It was the icon of the phone.
Yeah, and I think as we go around Columbia with college students, it's now how they buy things. It's really channeled a lot of commerce.
Samsung came in, and they kind of took a little bit away from the iPhone, right?
Yeah.
But Apple still hit that milestone.
That's right. Still hit that milestone, which is last week, the stock market value of the company hit $1 trillion. $1 trillion.
$1 trillion?
$1 trillion. So,
and the poor guy that sold his share a year after they founded because he had an argument with the other two shareholders.
That's right. Yeah.
Is he still alive?
I heard that he passed away out in an old house in Reno, out working in the back of a diner or something.
Really?
It's kind of a hard luck story.
Oh, my goodness. Because he's
hard-headed all the way to the end.
Yeah.
No offense.
It passed $1 trillion. Now, put that in perspective. What $1 trillion?
Yeah, so the country of Turkey or the country of Switzerland's economic output or value of their economy is $1 trillion. A third of the UK's economy would be about $1 trillion. So one American multinational, is the size of several notable countries, Switzerland, Turkey, or UK. So it's just enormous. Walmart, Exxon, for perspective, is $300 billion, $250 billion. So the next largest, Amazon, of course, is another large American tech hitting the $1 trillion roof almost, but they
right now, Apple.
Yeah.
Would you say that Amazon is going to be the next one?
Yes. Yeah. There's another great entrepreneur, Jeff Bezos, who is always pulling rabbits out of his hat, and what his next act is, we'll see. but it wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah, it's amazing when you talk about entrepreneurs with Amazon. They launched their Amazon Prime.
Yes.
And you wonder, how are they making money on Prime when you can watch all the movies that you want that are on there for Prime,
yeah,
the television shows, and then you get the free shipping.
Yes.
How do they make money with Prime?
Well, I think that's one of the great mysteries. Amazon has often defied making money, yet the stock keeps going up. It has for 20 years.
But obviously they're not losing money.
They're not.
With their Prime.
I guess it's money in motion is their secret, momentum.
Yeah. So when we talk about two massive companies like that, what does that mean to us, the average Joe?
Well, I think I think both companies are very much admired, and that's led to some of their success. Their products are very much admired. Both companies have a very high managerial. The average person, the average Joe, admires the companies for various intangible reasons.
They're service oriented. They're customer oriented.
They're excellent.
And that's one thing I think of a successful company. They have to have their eye on making sure that the customer is satisfied.
Yes.
And if the customer is not satisfied, they must take care of the customer.
Yes.
Would you not say that's a sign of
old-time business value, exactly.
Yeah.
Only in a much larger scale.
Right. So as far as our economy in the United States, these two companies play a big part?
They do. I mean, the employment, the side businesses, the vendors that they support, immense.
Mm-hmm.
And around the world.
Okay, so a milestone with Apple. We're almost out of time here, though, but go ahead.
Sure, and the other thing I think is we want to think about as citizens and investors is just the ongoing trade war with China and the U.S. has not changed since a month or so ago, and that will be something that we all need to keep our eyes on. Right now, it's just a quiet. It hasn't had an effect on our markets, or it is definitely affecting though Americans whose businesses are suffering or whose jobs have somehow been lost.
Yeah.
And also in China, the same story.
So the important thing is to just stay diligent, stay abreast of what is happening when you're making monetary decisions.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And you don't know from day to day, but you just got to try to do what you feel is the best thing, and don't do that gut.
That's right.
Don't react with gut feeling.
Don't make an emotional decision like that.
That's
one
what I was
founder
looking for.
of Apple did back in '77.
All right. Oh, that poor guy. A year later, he sold all his shares. If you want more information, talk to somebody. You can give Alex LaBrunerie a call at LaBrunerie Financial. And what's your phone number?
573-449-5313.
This was interesting today, Alex. I didn't realize the story of Apple.
Well.
Okay? And he's got lots of more good information you can call. The number again is?
573-449-5313.
Alex LaBrunerie, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks,
Pleasure
Paul.
having you here. We're out of time. Tomorrow, Joan Stack will be here. Have yourself a good day.